Good day, viewers. Welcome to an interview segment with Chief Paul Santus of ANA, an agripreneur, officer of investment, owner of Ogoja Oil, and chief executive, Santuscom Agro Company Limited. He is also a politician and a business tycoon. Chief, how have you been able to combine business and politics?
Thank you very much for this opportunity to interface with you people. I will just simply say I am a businessman and an agripreneur. Everybody is a politician. Everybody in Nigeria is a politician. But I am an agripreneur. I'm an agriculturalist. I do farming. I process food to ensure food security in the land.
Okay.
Politics is, by the way, is not my major. Everybody can say he's a politician. But I'm an agripreneur. I'm an industrialist. I am trying my own quota to see how I can contribute to the food security of the nation, and then also industrialization. Create employment, empowerment for people.
Thank you, sir.
That's my business.
Yes, we also noticed that there's reduction in the food processing in Nigeria as a whole. So what are you doing about it as an agric?
Yeah, there are plenty. There are a lot of issues now presently in the country. When you talk in terms of food security, you have issues of security, which is hampering farmers even from having access to even going to the farm. And then you have plenty of challenges in terms of support from the various government intervention, in agriculture. They are so challenging, that it's not really taking the sector. Government is putting so much, but there are too many hurdles. Too many hurdles.
Yes.
Too many hurdles. Apart from the security challenge, which is nationwide now presently, you can see that farmers are not able to go to the farm. That one is not something that anybody can do about it, even myself. But even if though where we are operating from, we are happy. I don't even want to reveal that before they discover that at this side there is still somewhere that is free. But I would say we are lucky in our place where we come from, that look, our farmers are still able to do farm activities. But in some other part of the country, like in the northeast, northwest, and all that, people are, and that's going to really hit on the food security of the nation, and it's going to cause food scarcity. It's looming.
That's what is really happening.
People are being killed by going to the farm. So where are we going to get the food to eat? Where are we going to get the food to eat practically?
So,
and then we also have another major challenge with Agric financing. The commercial banks and people who do Agric financing, they have become so shrewd that it's difficult for them to even give agriculture a chance. Forget all these lip services and all this plenty of grammar. They come to TV, they are making CBN is doling this, doling that. How does it trickle down to the ordinary farmer and the people who are even doing commercial agriculture?
So are you saying that this Agric Finance they send out doesn't get to you people as it's supposed to be, or you get little of it?
It doesn't.
Compared to what?
In most cases, the financing is diverted because the government haven't even put in place a system where they can identify the real actors. They haven't done that. CBN is trying to do some intervention in terms of anchor borrowers and all that for smallholder farmers. But if you see the people who play well in the global agric sector, they don't do smallholder farmers. Say you are giving 250,000 naira to farmers to do farm per hectare, and then you are giving individual, you are paying, and you form one. They just it's not trickling down.
So what is your advice now to the government on this?
Let them do what is real. They know what is real. They partner with the commercial bank and do the right thing. We need people who have capacity. They can identify them.
How?
They can do. The government have a way of doing that. They do their drive and identify them, and then give them the real support that they can get in terms of funding, not for smallholder farmer, somebody who will do. Say, yeah, it's good if you do in a large scale, but how many of that this thing can contribute to GDP? You give somebody 200,000, you take 100,000, marry another wife, and take 100,000. If you take 100,000 to the farm, what can 100,000 do in our farm?
Exactly.
So if you want to do this in where I'm telling you, it's in millions. For me to do our 2,000 hectares, for instance. Now the minimum I will need is a minimum of 500 million.
So do you go into partnerships, sir?
Yeah, we do partnership, but that's what I'm trying to put you through is that look, government need to do more. There need to be that enabling environment for the private sector people who want to participate to thrive.
Okay, so let me ask you this again. What has been your impact in the community so far, as for job creation?
We are creating, we are
community
impacting,
development projects.
We are impacting. We have invested hugely in our communities. We are, as a private sector who are playing in the sector at which I'm explaining, we have invested well over 1 billion. Directly, we are creating jobs for our communities in Iyala and Ogoja where we are operating. People are being fully employed. We are doing so much, we are doing so much for our community in our own NDC. The government just
because sir, you are into rice farming.
Yes.
Cassava. Is it all?
We are into rice, we are into cassava.
And your rice is in the market?
Yeah, we are everywhere. It's in the market.
The rice is in the market.
See an award by the state government. We are the food hero.
You have the 50 kg.
We got the award of the food hero of the year. We have 50 kg rice. We have 25 kg. We have 10 kg, and we have 5 kg.
And it's affordable, sir?
Very affordable. We try as much as we can to make it affordable. Even though what do you call it? The inflation in the food market and all that is impacting. But we have also, diversify away, and we are telling government that look, do it like this. And though government have their own parameters and they have the things that they are doing, but I also saying that look, if you follow up this way, you have understood this international communities and other countries where they do large scale agro processing and what have you. If you want to do anything that work, you don't have to rely on small holders. You don't only have to rely on small holders, and you don't have to allow one section of the people to monopolize the whole system, and then keep everybody outside, because those are the ones that are controlling the system, and you have to open up the sector for private sector people, any kind to come in.
So,
but
sir, I will be
as far as
rounding
we are
up
concerned, we are
this
doing our very best.
question. What is your next political ambition?
I don't have any political ambition.
You don't?
I don't have any
at all?
ambition. My political ambition is to ensure that look, there is food
plenty
for
of food.
people. That's my
plenty
ambition.
of food.
There's plenty of food for
no
people.
Scarcity.
There is access to our local farmers.
Affordable.
Our local farmers having funding to participate in the agric activities, and then also returning that. You all know today the price of rice in 2015.
25 kg.
In 2015, the price of 50 kg rice was 8,000. But today, the price of rice is almost 35,000. Yes. By Salah, it will be 40,000 naira. So my political ambition is how I can assess these persons, identify them, give them the enabling, and in partnership, we make food available for the people. That to me is more than anything.
And there has been no challenges?
Of course, what I've enumerated, there are challenges everywhere. Left, right, and center, you turn there are challenges. But what we have to do, we have to move on. We are already in the sector. We are already in Nigeria, and we are not going anywhere. And we have to be here to face the challenges, even though they are germane. But we will surmount them.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
With me on this segment is Chief Paul Santus of FANA. Thank you. We appreciate you, sir.
Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you. Okay, Johan.